Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So as you can see over here, we have started with the modeling of this particular 3D bathroom over here. So let's continue the modeling of this particular bathroom. So let's get started. So now what we'll be creating over here is we'll be creating some of the small assets over here. How you can create such stuff? Let's go into this, into shapes. Let's take a line tool over here. Let's go into this. Let's take a line tool. Let's go into this like this. Let's create a shape. Or what else I can do over here is like I can slightly, I can just go over here in this way and I'll create such shape. Go into the vertices and let's give a fillet over here. So you can just give a fillet over here. So let's select the vertices and slightly we can push it out. And we have a modifier called a lathe modifier. So let's give a lathe modifier and let's give such kind of a shape over here. So as you can see, we have assigned a shape over here in this way. So let's just resize a bit over here and push it over here in this way. So I'll just shift this over here and I'll take one more copy of it. I'll just resize it, and now what I will do over here is like I have one more modifier that's called a stretch modifier. So let's use a stretch modifier. So you can use the stretch modifier in any of the axes. So in what axis you want to stretch, you can easily stretch this. So we can just stretch it in this way. You can go into this, into the vertices and give a lathe and a stretch over here. So you can just stretch this stuff, or else you can just slightly scale it from your side, or you can go into the vertices and slightly push it more out over here. So we can create such kind of a shape over here and slightly just push it down in this way. So once you're done over here, you can just select this and let's give a color to it. After that, now what we'll be doing over here is like we'll be creating this WC over here. So how we are going to create this WC? It's very simple over here. So let's go to the top view over here. After going on to the top view, let's go into this shapes over here. Let's take a rectangle over here and let's just draw a rectangular shape over here. So after you have drawn a rectangular shape, we will slightly push this a bit over here and right click on it, convert to editable spline. Let's go into the vertices, select the vertices and you can go into this and let's give a bit of fillet to it. So you can just give a fillet over here. After giving fillet, what I can do over here is like I can go to the modifier list and I'll give a extrude modifier. So let's give a extrude modifier and slightly drag it up. So definitely we can just drag it up in this way. So once you have dragged this up over here, I'll go into this and I'll convert to editable poly. I'll go into the vertices and I'll scale it from the bottom over here. So I can slightly scale it, and after scaling this stuff, I'll go into the vertices and I'll set this in this way. So I can slightly push it inside also in this manner. After that, I can go over here and I'll put some loops over here. I can put some loops in this way once you're done, and after that again I'll go over here and I'll take a copy of it. I can easily take a copy of it. So let's just take one copy of it. So let's just take a copy, not an instance. So once you have taken a copy of it, first let's just slightly push this up, select this, and let's give a FFD box modifier over here. Let's go to the top view over here, select this and slightly just push it. Let's go into this view, slightly just push it out. So you can not push it much, a bit, that can be done. So the same way I'm going to manage this also. Slightly I'll just push it out, but make sure you have proper segments over there. So once you're done, let's convert to, you can convert to editable poly. After that I can again select this. I can select the top edge over here, and I can slightly give a bit of chamfer. So a chamfer can be easily given, so not much, but you can give a bit of chamfer. Now again select this and let's give a chamfer over here. Select this. So wherever you require to give a chamfer, you can easily give a chamfer over here. After assigning a chamfer over here, I'll go over here, I'll select the vertices and I'll slightly push it inside. I'll select this edge. And how you can remove the loops, press Ctrl and backspace on your keyboard to remove it. So I'll select this, I'll slightly push this up, scale it, so slightly push it down in this way. So just make it more straighter, or else just delete that. Again let's go into this and let's take a line tool over here, close that, select the vertices, push it over here, select the vertices and let's give a fillet over here. So once you have assigned this, definitely we need to assign one loop also over here. So although it's closed, so nothing to show over here on the top. So I'll go over here and I'll take a extrude modifier. I'll slightly push it down. I'll push this over here in this way and convert to editable poly. Select the edges, exclude the center edges and let's give chamfer. So definitely not this much of chamfer. So chamfer should be very less, the less amount. So let's assign this in the right way. So we can just drag it towards that area. You can slightly push it down over here and we can create some knobs over here. So let's take a cylinder over here, let's take a auto grid over here. So I'll increase its sides over here, reduce its height segments, and reduce its height. Now, uh, after doing it into poly, select the polygons, control and click on the edge, and let's give a bit of chamfer. Now, and click OK, and let's give inset over here, and let's give a bit of extrude over here. So definitely you can reduce the size. So select the edge, let's go to the top, let's give chamfer and click OK. That's it. So we can just select this stuff and slightly I can just push this a bit up. So save your file, very important over here. That's what we have created. We can slightly just push that up a bit. We can take one more knob over here. Okay. So guys, if any doubts, please write it in the comment section over here. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the next tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.